Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Oh, the bank holidays, these amazing days when a lot of people don't work and have plenty of time to enjoy their family members, loved ones, couples, or just some alone time enjoying a lovely walk and exploring their favorite towns, or maybe even for a mini travel day. Today we are in Benidorm's city center. It's officially bank holiday. It's Monday, but you will see this video on the next day. We have two bank holidays this week, Monday and Thursday. So bear that in mind if you will be here in the area. Let's check what places are closed and what is available on a supposed to be non-working day. Obviously, the Chinese types of bazaars are all open. Visual, eyewear, glasses types of things are closed. Cafeterias and some shops that are supposed to be in more touristic areas, something that people know they will visit, is open. As you can see, this is where you can get some natural cosmetics, different types of national and international brands as well, for the body, hair, wash, cosmetics, and much more. Some of the shops, however, decided to close down today, which is quite strange. Look at this. Usually there's way more people out here. Bank holidays tend to be really different depending from a place where you will go. Our region, Benidorm, all typical touristic zones are always more open and have more open businesses on bank holidays than other places that are not so touristic. The Mr. Babu tea shop, bubble tea shop, is here. It's still open. It's quite popular amongst people here in Benidorm, by the way. And we've tried it with you here. We've tried it once it opened up, and we even have a video of all the prices, all the toppings, everything you can get. So if you want to check out the latest new interesting businesses in Benidorm city center, I will leave you the link here down below in the first comment and in the description as well of this video. So Benidorm tends to be way more busy in this case, especially all the hosteleria places, bars, restaurants, cafeterias, fast food places, takeaways, maybe some breakfast places to go, nightclubs, night pubs. All this will usually be open in all this area that is Old Town, City Center, Levante Beach, Poniente Beach, and the Rincon de Loige. All these places will be quite busy and with many businesses available for you to choose from. Obviously, there might be jewelry shops or some other businesses that might be closed on these days. What do people do on a bank holiday here in Benidorm town? Well, if people are not working, which is not always the case, since here the tourism is #1 motor for a lot of families to survive, people tend to work on a bank holiday. Someone needs to run these businesses that tourists are actually visiting, right? While if you are not working or if you're coming on holidays, you can do a lot of things. For example, visit the open air museums. This one right here is the famous 3,000 years of wine culture history in Alicante region. So it shows you basically the diversity of different wines, the history, what happened with it, why it disappeared for quite a few hundreds of years, and much more. You can visit the viewpoints. You can visit the beach areas, have a nice walk, try out some typical Spanish food, explore different areas, go to Benidorm's Cross, or visit the theme parks that are still open out here. And obviously you can grab some excursions for yourself and for your loved ones. For example, our private tours. Some people did send us an email asking on if our private tour prices are per person or per excursion, per tour itself. And it is the full price. It doesn't matter if it's one person, two, three, or four. Maximum is one group, one family. That's it. There's not going to be anyone else a part of yourself and your family members. And the price is per tour, not per person. If you want to check out different lovely tours that we have here on the channel, meet us in person and dive into the history and culture of our region by exploring some nice and lovely things in here. You can visit our official website, write us an email, or send us a WhatsApp. You have the phone number right here, and we can organize you the tour, especially if you have something to celebrate. Special occasions are the best ones to have these kind of experience. As you can see right by the Techno Hit on the Mediterranean Avenue, all the typical shops are open as well. Alehop, which is the cow shop. A lot of people know it like this. Alehop is really well known to purchase different types of fun, interesting souvenirs, something nice, cozy, fluffy, squishy, and a lot of other feelings bringing toys and interesting accessories. People love this shop, and a lot of them tend to bring something back to their loved ones from this particular place. Actually, Mediterranean Avenue right now does look slightly more busy even than the old town. It's evening time, it's not too late, the sun is still setting down, so it's quite busy. People are still on the beach. However, all these small bars, cafeteria, ice cream places, by the way, this is one of the newer businesses. This is a Strombole, it's called. Ice cream place, desserts place. People can grab some coffee here as well. And they have quite a big terrace to sit down. And it's in a shade, which will be really much appreciated in summer. And even right now, when we have around 26 to 29 degrees, depending on the time of the day. In front, parallel to Mediterranean Avenue, we have the loveliest Levante Beach that we've showed you here on the channel just a couple of videos back. So if you want, you can check it out if you still did not see it. Don Dino is a typical Spanish toy shop for children, for your friends, relatives, nephews, nieces, children, grandchildren, for anyone basically who loves toys. You can go to this shop and check something out for them as a present from your stay here in Spain. In general, this is a bank holiday that is only celebrated in our region. Thus, there's not so many people coming from other parts of Spain towards the Mediterranean Sea. If it would be a bigger celebration week, then obviously there'd be even more people here in Benidorm. Still, a big amount of tourists are arriving to our lovely town. As per the latest information, we have around 45% of all the tourists coming from UK. Then obviously Spanish tourism, national tourism is coming slowly but surely, mostly on weekends or on their bank holidays that come up together with the weekends to have a couple of days off out here. And it's not as empty as a lot of people might think. This year in general, we were really surprised. We did not expect at all the weather to be as warm, and we did not expect so many people to be arriving in October. Remember a couple of months ago when we were talking in the latest news update that the seasons are shifting, that more and more people are starting to prefer other untraditional months to come on holidays to Benidorm or coastal areas of Spain due to the hot weather in June, July, and August months. And now we can actually see that it's absolutely true for Benidorm. As you can see, even in October, there's a lot of people out here. There's many people who don't want to be on this sunshine with extreme heat and prefer September, October, November, maybe even December. Why not? To visit Benidorm town. As you can see here on the Mediterranean Avenue, even international shops like Skechers, which is actually a very, very nice shop. A lot of people who work here on their feet the whole entire day, especially in hosteleria and in hotels, prefer to buy, by the way, these types of shoes from Skechers simply because it's really, really comfy for the feet. And even these shops are open right now. All the hotels obviously are still available. Some hotels will be closing down after the end of October, so probably around 2nd, 10th of November. Some of the hotels will be closing down their doors, and shortly we will be making a separate video with some pictures, some videos if you have some, and having a lovely walk down Benidorm town to show you guys which hotels will be closed for winter this year. And there has been quite a lot of changes because hotels tried their best to make a shift to be able to survive on winter and stay open instead of closing down and needing to get rid of the vast majority of their workers or send them on holidays or simply end up their contracts. In front, we have Falandia, a fully refurbished place that has several zones. One of them is open air, some attractions for children. The other one is slightly more closed one. This is a game zone that has different types of gaming machines. And 3Ds, they have different types of racing, etc. And nearby you have the bowling zone, the one and only proper bowling place here in Benidorm town. And it's actually not as expensive as a lot of people think it must be. And many people do visit it during their holidays, especially if they're coming with children and the weather is not so nice. Not the case now in Benidorm though, isn't it? But even in winter or in a rainy day, this is something you can do, something fun in family to gather nice memories, even if it's slightly raining outside or not a pleasant weather outside. Some shops here, 3, 6, 9, 12 euros. Interesting. These shops have been here their whole entire life, and some of them are closing right now because many more new brands emerge, and it's difficult to keep up with all the tendencies, with all the latest fashion, with everything that people need, and for the lower cost when all the international brands like Shein, etc., emerged in the internet. This is how Benidorm looks like on the bank holiday. This is how many businesses are actually open, which are a whole lot. Benidorm does not stop even on a bank holiday. Bye, dears.